We can't seriously talk about the empowerment of women or about a more just and peaceful world without really, really changing our economic system. In the first part of the women's movement, to use a woman's metaphor, we were trying to get a bigger slice of the existing pie. And now it's time to bake a different pie, a better pie. In other words, and this sounds big, but hey, and it's something from which we've been barred. We need to re-examine, revision, and reconstruct the larger social and economic infrastructure. That's all. Well, you know what? It can be done. It has been done, and it's being done. So if we look at the rules of the game for economics, rules that were made without taking into account the needs, the contributions, the aspirations of one half of humanity, women, and yes, all too often without taking into account the humanity of men, what we see, of course, is that neither capitalism nor socialism are capable of meeting our mounting global challenges. So in the Real Wealth of Nations, I propose, well, something that I think you will all agree with, that the real wealth of nations isn't financial, that it constitutes of the contributions of people and of nature, and that therefore what we must have is what we don't have. We need an economic system that gives visibility and value to the work of caring for people and caring for our Mother Earth. So we need a caring economics because, as I said, the present systems cannot solve our problems. Take poverty. Politicians and the media, they keep talking about poverty in generalities, but the facts are that the mass of the world's poor and the poorest and the poor of the poor are women and children. In these rich United States, women over the age of 65 are, according to US statistics, twice as likely to be poor as men over 65. Now, most of these women are or were caregivers, but no value, no visibility to this work. The statistics also are that 70% of those in our world living in absolute poverty, that means starvation or near starvation, are female. So clearly we need a different approach. We need a way of giving visibility, yes, to this so-called women's work, and value to this so-called women's work, whether it's done by women or men. So it's moving, but much too slowly. We've got to speed it up.